check on the stream, dude. I'm so upset, dude. I did like an hour-long live stream before. So I'm going to check if the stream is online. Dude, I cannot believe it. I am so upset. It's not even funny. I actually did like a 1 hour long live stream, well, a 40-minute long live stream. Completely like 100% using the new and with Revenant. My microphone is a little farther away. Oh. I'm just checking if it is live now because it didn't record. Am I live? I'm live, apparently. Okay. So in this little stream, I won't be live for long. This is going to be like a really short stream. It's more of an explanation because there's a really big bug in the Revenant. I actually did like some testing like crazy on my other stream, but it didn't record like anything. I did the stream, but it didn't record, which is very upsetting. I lost all that footage and dude, I had literally everything I set up. I talked about every single multiplier. I talked about the bug that is going on with the Revenant, which is a pretty big bug. So allow me to go to a U9 portal, because I will tell you guys about the new multipliers that have been implemented with the the Revenant, the new buffs, the new everything. The Revenant, everything, like, recording has been messing up lately. Like yesterday's stream, it didn't record like my intro and anything because the game crashed. And what else? This stream, it didn't record completely. So like always, I'm going to check out the new Revenant. I already did. I already know the multipliers, and I will give you like a review of the new Revenant. So if you're wondering, is the Revenant good after this new patch? Yes, it is good. It is strong. It can do anything now. I literally is one of the best melee characters in the entire game. Second best in Shadow, I would say third or fourth in grinding. I would say is tied third with the Knight. Because first of all, the first melee one is I would say Vanguardian. Vanguardian is better than the Neon Ninja because it's easier to use. Then the Neon Ninja. The Neon Ninja is still faster and is considered the best in terms of efficiency, but it's a lot difficult to use. So, and third, I would say this one because the multipliers on this character go bumped up like way too much. They're really high. So let's do a comparison between before and now. So before, the Revenant passive ability was a chance when you're dealing damage with your basic attack. It was, I believe, was a chance. Now it's guaranteed, and 5% of the damage that you do with the Bulwark Smash, which got buffed by the way, and the spear, the stab, got buffed as well, which got buffed. 5% of those damage, it will transfer into your health, so you will get a lot of life steal. So pretty much, if you're a damaged Revenant, one of these will heal you 100%, or even one melee, one basic attack will heal you like 100% of your life. So it got buffed. Also got a new and extra. When you deal damage to an enemy with your basic attack, they will get this debuff, and that debuff will pretty much they will take incoming damage, 5% incoming damage. They will take 5% more damage. That's what I'm trying to say. So they will take 5% more damage with each and every single attack. Let's see if I can get some damage done so you can see the lifesteal. Okay, so one basic attack, you can tell that I heal for a lot. And if I manage to do that, I get healed for like 137k. It's not max, but you see what I mean. Even though 137k is not 5% from 422 mil. Or is it? Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. So, pardon me, I'm dumb. And I'm pretty upset that I lost my old footage. It's so bad. Well, anyways, it got bumped up. The basic attack got bumped up from 1.5 times damage to 4 times damage, I believe. So 4 times damage is the highest in the entire game, as far as melee characters are concerned. So if you're wondering how high is 4 times damage, it's the same as the Lunar Lancer's Crescent combo. Each of the Crescent combos swing, so that's the right bumper on Xbox, and your number 1 on PC or R1 on PlayStation. That particular ability is 4 times damage each hit, so that's an 8 times damage. So basic attack on the Revenant got bumped up. Why is my stream? What? So hold on. What? That was weird. My phone was completely shut down. So I don't know why. That scared me. God damn. Hello, Sanders. This is going to be a really short stream. I just got on just to explain this because I lost all the footage from the other stream, from the actual stream that I did. So I'm doing like the important stuff, which was the Revenant. Because there's a really big bug on the Revenant currently. And I said it, yes, there's a big bug currently on the... What's the ability called? Spirit Spears. There's a pretty big bug. I'm hoping it was just a fluke. But I did it a couple of times and it felt the same way every single time. But anyways, moving on. So the damage got bumped up from... basic attack, bad damage got bumped up from 1.5 to 4 times damage. So 4 times damage is really high. The Bulwark Smash didn't get any cooldown reduction. It's still the same, so I would assume that without the class gem it's still 7 seconds cooldown, and class gem is 1 second cooldown, but it got bumped up from I believe it was a 7 times damage all the way to 10 times damage. 10 times. I will say that one more time. That's 10 times damage. That is the highest damage ability in the entire game. The only thing that beats it in terms of normal ability that isn't an ultimate ability is the Neon Ninja Shuriken, and that's only because the last charge of the Neon Ninja Shuriken is 9.5 times damage times 2 in the critical damage if you hit a critical hit. But in terms of raw multiplier and no critical hit, this is the highest damage ability in the entire game, hands down. Alright, look at that, 22 mil. That's no potion. You want to main him now, yeah? That's good. You can main him. Basic attack are really high. Like 2 times. When's the T-Rex in the water? I'll deal with him later. So, if you want to know, like, my current coefficient... I don't have bombs. Where are my bombs? There you go. So, my current coefficient is 2.3 million. So, without any potion and bulwark smash, is 22 million. So, that's not 10 times. I would say less. That's more towards 9.9, 9.8 times damage. But it's still close to 10 times damage. I will just going to say it's 10 times damage. It is high, it is ridiculous, and it's really strong. Grind for gems, dude. If you want to grind gems, grind for gems. It's fun. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. This ability is called the Spirit Spear. I don't know why I'm not doing like anything, any damage, but the current new damage, it was, I believe, 2.5 times multiplier based around your health. How much health do you have? That's how much damage it dealt. And now it's based around your physical damage, and it's a 2.5 times damage. Alright, Sanders. Like I said, this is gonna be short, so I'm just gonna leave and check if this recorded so I can post it on YouTube, because I want more people to know and to show this to the developers, possibly, to say if the bugs. Well, I don't know what I'm saying. So it's all about the bug. So that's all that. So the new passive ability, I almost died. That's because of the bug. I will explain that a little bit, but still multipliers. The new Revenant, 2 times damage. I believe that's... okay, so each and every single smack from this one is like 0.85 times damage, and from the looks of it is 3.5 times damage with the smash. So that's a new thing that didn't happen in the old stream. So that's the coefficients of the multipliers on the passive ability. And you will get a 50% bonus to your physical damage, by the way. That is if you didn't know. So moving on. I already said, this is now, it takes twice as fast and it deals roughly 2 times damage. 2.5 times damage. Based on your physical damage, by the way. And next up is, last but not least, is the new ult. The new ult, what they change is, now you don't lose any movement speed. You will maintain the same movement speed if you're with ult or not. So using ult is actually very good in normal, like U9 grinding. So if you want to go inside a dungeon, activate your ult, you won't be restricted and you won't take any damage from it. Well, you would take damage from enemies, but you won't take any damage from the ult itself. And the range got buffed a little bit from the looks of it. I don't know, I haven't read the patch notes. And now the spear and the damage is, I believe, 1 times damage from a 3.3 times damage, and the spear balls, I don't remember the old multipliers, but now it's at 2 times damage. So it's a 2 times damage on multiplier. This, I believe, is 9.5 times damage, so if it's 9.5 times damage, that's tied with highest damaging ability either way. There are 2 T-Rex now. What? That's without potions, so you now see the true power of the Revenant. That's a 19 KPR damage Revenant with no potions, and not to mention, well, no martial, I would say, and also with 50% critical hit, so that's The Revenant now is really good. But yeah, there's one glaring issue currently with the Revenant, and that is with the Spirit Spear. As you're seeing right now, I'm trying to press the button once again, and it won't let me toggle on and off the ability, and that is a bug. That is a really big bug currently with the Revenant. Even if I wait like a second to deactivate it, it won't deactivate. So the Revenant toggle on and off ability, it won't toggle on and off. It has an internal cooldown and it's not good. They should make like a visual cooldown, or they should remove the cooldown entirely, because this is a really big bug and this is a really big problem, because this ability damages you. I was doing like the old live stream, I was doing this in particular and I died because I couldn't deactivate it, and I already had my passive up and I couldn't deactivate it. I couldn't move quickly because you get a movement speed reduction completely. You will pretty much stand still, will take damage from your ability. The ability will still work, but you will still take damage, and it is not a good thing. There's actually a pretty big problem, especially for those people who are maining the Revenant. Because if you manage to kill an enemy, you can toggle the ability, and you kill an enemy and you want to toggle off, you cannot do that. You have to stay stuck there for how long? So let's go. Let's time it together like a big family. So the toggle on and off ability will start now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds. Before I was getting like a 12-second like delay timer, but right now it's like a 7-second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's roughly 7-second timer. And I tested this in a couple of different occasions, and dude, it's a pretty big problem, especially for those who want to use the Revenant. The Revenant is right now stuck on animation, and I would love for the devs to someone give this to the devs, or post this or share this so more people will know and more people will tell the devs that this is a pretty big problem. And I actually really love the Revenant, and seeing that the Revenant is stuck with this ability, I won't use it. I will barely use them, or I will not use the Spirit Spears. Let me go back to my club and test it out on the club. Maybe it's a world, you might add. I don't know. I don't know myself, so I'm hoping if it's that world. But if it is not, then I'm just gonna say it's a bug. It's an unintentional bug, but still a bug. Especially since that ability before it wasn't a toggle on and off ability, so I wouldn't be surprised if it had like those things. So from the looks of it, it works on a club, not bad. So the toggle on and off abilities, it works on club. So I feel dumb right now. So if I go back to the adventure world, I'm hoping to God, I'm hoping to everything that it's not a bug, and I was just getting bad luck because, dude, I really don't want this to be a bug. Because the Revenant is such a cool character. So I'm able to activate it, toggle on and off. It still is a bit of a delay. So I'm hoping it's just like, let me test it out if it is like part of the other ability. Even though it still happens, so it happens. The sole purpose that it still happens. You can see it down in the ability section, me pressing the button like over and over again. So it's a pretty. It's not a. From the looks of it, this is like my third or fourth time testing this. From the looks of it, is not 100%. Like it's still a bug, but it doesn't happen like every time. So it still doesn't work like on and off. So it's not like on and off like very quickly. But it still works sometimes, and that's the sad part. It's sometimes. So you saw before that the toggle on and off ability was actually happening, and from the looks of it, the timer is completely different, because before, when the other live stream was 12 seconds, I was getting a 12-second timer from each and every single one. So let me respawn, and it still works. As you saw before, I was getting like a 7-second timer. So it's currently like a bug. It's not a. It's more towards like a rare bug. Alright, welcome back, Sanders, but I'm nearing close to the end of the stream. It's just gonna be a really short one. And from the looks of it, the bug is not 100%. It happens. It just happens sometimes. But it's still can I... Because that's the thing, that's an animation problem, not an animation problem, but that's a problem with this current character. I would still love it to people to share it, because it's still a weird bug. Like I was getting the bug before this, before I went to a world. And now it's working as intended. Well, it's technically working as intended. But it's still like sometimes stuck in animation. Probably it's the ult. Who knows? No, it's not the ult. It takes like a little bit longer. Now it's taking like... well, it's technically around the same time. But... still, it's rather bizarre. The bug is rather bizarre, in my opinion. Is as you can tell, that's the hailing coming in play. See, sometimes it just... I killed myself. It happens. That's a bug that happens like not often from the looks of it. Why am I taking damage? The ability was for some reason still activated. This ability still have some pretty weird bugs. Even after death, I was still taking damage when I respawned. And I was moving at normal speed. That's such a weird bug. But yeah, that's everything I have to say. That's pretty much everything for the Revenant. There is a current like bug that sometimes happen with this ability that once you activate it, it won't let you deactivate it for a set amount of time. First of all, in the first live stream, it was like 12 seconds. I couldn't activate it for like 12 seconds. Then in this current live stream, I couldn't deactivate it for like 7 seconds. And now it's working like normally. I want more tests. Is it changing characters? When you swap to this new character? As you can tell, yeah. I think it's like switching to the Revenant. Because the timer now is longer. See? I think that's the bug. Where you're switching characters. If that's the case, like... That's pretty bad. Doesn't switching characters... No, it doesn't apply Shadow Tower, but... Swapping to the Revenant is gonna be a tough one. So especially if you're, let's say, if you want to swap to another character just to get something, something from the personal chest, and then swap to a Revenant, you will get this weird bug. Now it's like a 3-second timer. So yeah, I think it's switching characters. So switching characters will actually give you this weird bug from the looks of it. But yeah, that's everything for the Revenant, I have to say. The Revenant, the new Revenant is fun, but it still has that weird bug. It's strong as, it's really, really powerful, it's really, really strong. Like 4 times multiplier, 9.5 roughly. 2 times multiplier, well 2.5, like... Oh my god, that bug. Like 2.5 times multiplier based on your physical damage and ticks twice a second. And the ult right now heals you, so you can do this and you can get heals from your ult, by the way. And your allies as well can get heals from those orbs that spawn, and deals a little bit more damage than, I don't know, 1 times damage, and the orbs deals at 2 times damage. Now the bulwark smash and the basic attack can put like a 5% reduction in their defense. Well, it's not technically the defense, it's just that all outgoing damage from your allies will deal 5% more damage if you tag an enemy. And one more thing, and you will get 5% based around how much damage you're dealing from the bulwark smash and the basic attack. 5% of the damage will be lifesteal, so transfer back to your own Revenant. So that's everything I have to say. So I'm going to do a little bit of pose like I did before, because I want to put this character like this in a thumbnail, because I won't post this as a regular live stream. I will post this as the new Revenant, or a new video entirely. So I'll post this today, actually, after I check if the live stream recorded. I will download it and I will post it on YouTube. So everything that you're seeing right now will be posted on YouTube right now. So I'll work for the new YouTube thing, and hopefully like also do a PC episode, a PC Let's Play episode. I already posted my first episode. So anyways, that's all I have to say about the Revenant. I put F7. I don't have my keyboard connected, so that's unfortunate. I try to press F7 so I don't get like this screen right here. Oh, I might just do this. Get a screenshot for Xbox. Xbox has that feature. Now I can do that. Now I can do it. There we go. And I'll screenshot, 2 screenshots like always. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I have to say about the Revenant. The Revenant is strong, it's good, and it's fun to use. If you want to main him, it's not restricted 100% from critical damage. Not critical damage, Classium. Why did I get a message saying invite? Okay. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching, and I'm just gonna do like a little bit of shout out. If you're watching on YouTube, I stream on Mixer almost every single day. Mixer.com/JohnNadio94. I will post it in the description below. You can also friend me on Xbox at JohnNadio94. That's my gamer tag, so you get notified when I'm streaming. And also, if you're on Mixer, you can check my YouTube channel at youtube.com/D9094. I post live streams not almost every single day. I post all the recorded live stream in my YouTube channel, and I'm trying to do like a PC Let's Play currently. So once again, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Take care and keep on hunting, my friend. See ya.